Hello my beautiful little ribosomes, and thank you so much for tuning into another one of my YouTube videos. If you didn't already realize, I'm a content creator or an influencer. Practically I just play dress up for a living. And although it seems like I'm downplaying it a bit right now, I do believe it's one of the hardest jobs I can imagine anybody having. Not only do you have thousands upon thousands of people watching you, but you have thousands of people that have expectations of you. And meeting supply with demand is freaking terrifying, especially when you're a 19-year-old girl experiencing her own life and dealing with the personal hills and valleys of doing so. Something that gets really misconstrued about me or influencers in general is that, I'm living a rich and lavish life at 19. I have not a care in the world, and that my follower count is a direct reflection of my resources. This video is to demonstrate that I'm a one-woman show when it comes to creating my content. I'm my own concept creator, makeup artist, hairstylist, photographer, video editor, wardrobe stylist. I do it all from my parents' house, and all the money that I make from creating content goes right back into making more content. I hope y'all enjoy this vlog style video, and if you want to see more videos like these, please let me know. You guys own my ass. I'll do literally anything for you.
Hello all, it is 8 p.m. on Wednesday, a week and a half before the projected shoot date. I'm in bed, I'm slightly medicated, and I just had the epiphany to make this video and show you guys the complete behind the scenes. Wednesday's also getting ready for bed, very loudly, I might add. So one of my favorite designer brands in the universe, Alice McCall, sent me 2 dresses from their spring collection and literally just said, make content. And I said, okay, work, I'll make the fuck out of that content, Miss McCall. Anything for you. So I thought to name this shoot Slightly Psych because it's gonna be a little bit trippy, a little bit 60s, and a lot of floral fabulousness and fashion, babe. It's gonna be fashion as fuck. So the first thing I did was made a spot for my shoot details in my little notebook, and I wrote down the things that I need for the shoot. So on the list, I'm looking for lavender shoes to match the green maxi dress that they sent me, and I'm looking for some white or yellow shoes for the yellow maxi that they sent me. I'm considering making more of my giant daisies just for a little bit of added whimsy and that psychedelic element that I mentioned before. A lace front for the hairstyle I'm trying to go for. A brick wall insert or some kind of room partition as some sort of backdrop. And bushes / fake plants to kind of dress my setup. I pet your little head. There it is. Hi, Munchkin.
Anyway, it is Friday morning. I just woke up about 20 minutes ago because I've been so busy with collaborations and that grind don't stop. However, we have about a week and a couple days until the projected shoot date, and I've successfully checked some things off of the what I need list. I ordered 1 pair of Jeffrey Campbell shoes, and I ordered 1 more pair of Jeffrey Campbell shoes.
5 Whoppers and 5 more Whoppers.
And I didn't actually get lavender ones for the green maxi, even though I wanted to so bad. Pardon the disgusting lighting. I'm in the garage. Real family living going on here. I checked something else I need off of the things I need list, which is this room divider that I got for 40 bucks off of Facebook Marketplace. 10 bucks I break this thing before I need it for the shoot. I'm planning just to keep it open like this in the field I'm gonna be shooting in and kind of setting up flowers around it. Y'all should have seen me try to get this thing up. Nope. I'm 115 pounds of pure friggin' steel, baby. Looking for the gun show? Here it is. I'm so fucking dumb, Emily. So I think for the rest of the weekend, all I really need to do is finish checking off everything on my things I need list and executing a plan for the hair and makeup for both looks. And I'd say we're in pretty good shape, guys. Oh God, somebody pulled next to me. This is me just pretending I'm on FaceTime.
Hey y'all, it's Tuesday. About 5 days before the projected shoot date, and I am going through it today. So we're staying positive and we're keeping it moving, or else I'll never ever get the shoot done, and that's just not an option. So first things first, I finished planning the hair and makeup plans, which are as follows. So for the yellow dress, it's a little bit more simple, so I want to make everything else a little more extreme. I ordered these Jeffrey Campbell shoes with the rhinestones in the bottom. I figured that they were a great color match, and also the rhinestones just give that little bit of extraness that I'm looking for. I plan to have a Priscilla Presley hair moment as seen in this car here. And for the makeup, I'm torn between doing a Bridget Bardot smoky eyeliner moment and a floral graphic liner moment. Normally that decision will be made the day before the shoot when I try everything on and make sure everything is cohesive and working properly. And for our green dress, this stunning statement dress that I'm in love with, it features a side slit, and I thought these pink shoes from Jeffrey Campbell would be the best fit for it, because it's not taken away from the dress, it's just featuring a little bit of a sexy leg moment. I think I'm never gonna stop doing this.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own?
And then for the hair, I'm gonna be bringing back this Nancy Sinatra hair moment that I did last summer. I think the pink and yellow flowers in the hair matched to the flowers on the dress is just gonna be like amazing. Now that we have a general idea of what I want to do for my look, now I'm on to my set. I'm going to be trying to make more of these giant fake flowers that I made for my Alice in Wonderland shoot as well as my Summer Daisy shoot for Parade, but I'm going to try to make them a little bit more realistic and less cartoony, as well as trying to get them to stand by itself. So no guarantees about how that's gonna work.
Okay, so first of all, I just changed the video quality and it's so much better now. So if you're watching this and you're like, whoa, the quality is way better now. Yeah, it is. I think my toxic trait with these bigger projects is that I really throw myself blindly into it and just cross my fingers and hope for the best. And so about 8 times throughout my bigger projects, I'm constantly at the store buying new supplies because I realize that I don't have them. So I am here at my good buddy Michael's place right now to get some thin wire and some hot glue. And then I have to go over to either Home Depot or Lowe's for some copper coil for the stems of the flowers, which I'm dreading.
Do you ever feel?
Okay, so that was just about no fun at all. I went to Michael's, I picked up the wire and the hot glue sticks, and I also picked up some spray adhesive. However, when I went to Lowe's, I almost immediately realized that my copper coil idea for the flower stems was not going to work. The wire ended up being way too thin. It wasn't as malleable as I thought it would be. It was also super heavy, not pre-cut, and expensive. So now with 5 days to go until my shoot, I have to go back to the drawing board. I wouldn't say I'm thrilled about this sudden roadblock. However, it does go to show that a lot of my ideas I don't get right on the first try, and they usually take a lot more work than I expect in order to come to fruition. So for tonight, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and work on a couple of the flower heads with the petals, and then I'll touch base tomorrow.
For the giant flowers, I used this picture as my source of inspiration and just basically guessed on how to make them from here. The actual construction, I sandwiched some thin wire in between crepe paper and sealed it all together using spray adhesive. I cut out the petal shape and then I stretched it out a bunch to give it a little bit more life, to make it a little bit more realistic, and just to make it look more like an actual flower petal. Then after creating 5 of the petals, I literally just glued it together with hot glue in a normal flower shape. And ta-da! It's a flower!
Hey besties, so I lied. It's not the next day, it's actually Friday, and I have 48 hours until the shoot. I figured out a plan to use PEX pipe for the flower stems instead of copper coil, and I also finished all 7 flower heads. However, I have less than 2 days to put together all 7 flowers, as well as finishing all my last minute stuff that I need to do tomorrow. So I'd like everybody to place their bets on when I'm gonna have a mental breakdown because I really feel like it's coming.
So for this project, I used 3/4 inch PEX pipe and I heated it up with a heat gun, and then I just fucked around with it until I got the shape that I liked. I wrapped the flower stem in some floral tape. And then using the same method as I used to make the flower petals, I cut out some leaves and attached it with floral tape. To attach the flower head onto the stem, I drilled a hole in a styrofoam ball and added it to the top of our stem. And then I just glued on the floor.
So it's just before 8 p.m. and I finished all the flowers except for the centers that I'm currently working on. But I only had one mental breakdown today, and that was right before I started making the flowers. Everything went according to plan. They turned out beautiful, and I'm so thrilled with the results. We have a whole slew of things to do tomorrow, which I'll fill you in the morning, because it's just about drag race time, and I'm slightly too medicated to be having this conversation. I feel safe here.
So today is Saturday and tomorrow is the big day. We are shooting tomorrow. Last night I finished all the flowers. I truly thought it would be a lot messier and a lot more emotionally taxing than it was, but overall I'm just thankful that it turned out well. Today I have a lot of running around to do. I have to run some errands, I have to pick up some last minute things, and we have to do our trials of all the looks to make sure everything is working properly and is cohesive. Like I said, everything's going very well, and let's just keep it moving. Let's go, I'm excited.
So I just worked out and I have to shower. However, before I do that, while my hair is dirty, I'm gonna just do a quick test run of the hairstyles that I have in mind, just to make sure that I can actually execute them and that they look good. So the first hairstyle I'm gonna try is the Nancy Sinatra one. I just wanna make sure my bangs work with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tease the back real quick. Okay, that little bump is so cute, but I just need to make sure I can do this properly. I have no clue how to, I'm just gonna go like, if this works, I'll be very surprised. Oh, bitch. All right, now this is so adorable. Let me just do the other side also. Not as good as the other side, but it'll do. Now I know that I can achieve this hairstyle. Okay, so this is coming undone, whatever. But for the next look, we are doing the Priscilla Presley updo. So for this one, I need the top to really be the fullest part, and I need to kind of position it like that. That's a good start. And then for the rest of the hair, the bigger bump on top, I'm gonna put this hair into a bun. That's literally fine for now. The plan is, I have a wig, and I'm just gonna stack it on top. Oh, jeez. This is why we do test runs. I did get this like little cheap daisy chain headband that I'm gonna end up making my own because it looks awful. Okay, so I'm realizing now that it could look very good with just a little bit of separation from the flowers. But I think I just need to make my hair a little more orange with some overtone, and this could be a moment.
So right after trying the hairstyles, I did throw some ginger overtone on my hair just to even out the color and make it a little bit brighter, and then I ran my errands for the day. First stop on my list was Ulta, where I just picked up some last minute little goodies. Next stop was TJ Maxx Home Goods, where I went to find a rug, and I was extremely overwhelmed by the amount of chaos going on in there. I ended up just choosing my second option so I can get the hell out of there, and then I went on to my last stop, which was Michael's. Michael's is trying to come for my gig. So I never actually ended up doing the trials for the shoot, honestly, because I was too lazy and exhausted from the rest of my week to do so. But I closed my day out by finishing the giant flowers and making these little hair accessories for the two looks. Material girl! It's Sunday, it's shoot day, I'm with the boys, we got smoothies, so I was waiting for something to go wrong, and unfortunately it had to happen today. The winds are like 25 miles an hour, and that's just not gonna work with my giant flowers and all the moving parts of my shoot. So I'm 90% sure we are moving the shoot into my dining room, and I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope for the best, because like I said, I can't just not do the shoot, and we gotta work with what we have. After getting everything ready, including myself, my mom shot my pictures like she always does, and my boyfriend held the light fixture out of our way because it was a very limited shooting area. I was so in love with how everything turned out, and evidently my baby cat was as well because she never left my side throughout the whole shoot.
Okay, so we have the second look on, and today's moving so fast and I'm exhausted, but I'm just gonna get these pics done and I'll update you like tomorrow. So yeah, that happened.
I know I didn't have a ton of video content the day of filming, but genuinely it's so hectic and crazy that I can't even capture the energy of the shoot because my mind's in a million different places. But I am in love how these photos turned out. I had so much fun with this shoot, although it seemed like I was going batshit at times. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so excited to keep creating YouTube content, and if you liked it and you want to support me, hit the like button. Hit subscribe even. Here, we'll do it together. It's so easy. And without further ado, I won't make you guys wait any longer. Here's the friggin' photos from the shoot.